I have 8 pairs of jean shorts now. Gay as f***. My roommate is probably wondering where his pants are. Before we begin, I must remind you that I am not on any medication, although I should be. This is another Weird Dreams video, so this has basically become a series now that I will send to my doctor. Being f***ed up is lonely, so please tell me if you have weird dreams as well. And here we go. The first one in my psychotic slumber. I'm sitting in a basement-looking room, and the floor is covered with popped or broken balloons. I know, at first I thought they were condoms too, but they're not. Thank God. And I'm just sitting in this weird basement looking room with one light above me. I'm tied to a chair. I don't know what happened. It's like my mind transferred into myself from an alternate universe. Hours after some weird cop clown came in and interrogated me. I'm pretty sure that I spilled because the aftermath of whatever looked horrifying. There's good cop, bad cop, and then there's creepy cop clown where they just creep the shit out of you. After a moment of crying, one of the popped animal balloons pathetically gets up and looks directly at me and informs me that I am a rude asshole, and then it slaps dead onto the concrete again. What? But I didn't do anything to you, what? At first I thought, oh God, it's a nightmare. Nope, just weird. This next one, it's just, there's no word in any language to describe this. It starts off a little regular. I'm at a party somewhere, and the guests are bringing their dogs. Dogs of all breeds were wandering around this house, and the human guests were mingling and you know. But then the gravity shuts off. No, literally. The gravity just turned off. I'm suddenly tied to the floor. There's a bondage pattern here. And the human guests all float up, but they're all passed out. But the dogs are very much awake. Already I must be wearing a confused look on my face in my sleep, but my mind decided, nope, not weird enough. Gravity turning off and dogs floating around, no, not enough. The dogs are floating around the room, and every time one of them floats right by me, it says, I'm sorry. They're just apologizing over and over again in the creepiest way imaginable. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What the f***? What the f***? They're just creepily apologizing, and not a single one explains why. And what's creepier than that, my dream self just keeps on responding like, I will never forgive you. I will never forgive you. What in hell? What did these dream dogs do? Chew up my purse? I will f***ing kill all of you. This thing with the floating dogs apologizing creepily and me not accepting went on for what felt like forever. Nothing was ever explained, just the same thing over and over again. I don't know what they did to me, but I'm guessing that whatever it was drenched in blood. This next one is a bit spontaneous. You'll see in a horrid minute. After I have fallen asleep, I suddenly rise from my bed and walk to the bathroom. At this point, I know that I'm dreaming because it's 95 degrees and I'm wearing a black scarf around my neck, a sweater, a bathrobe, sweatpants, and thick Russian booties. You may think that my cold, dead heart would keep me cool, but no. So I take all of my mage robes off and get in the shower. I grab a bottle of shampoo that says May Gasoline, and my dream self goes, ah, my favorite. I pour it on and the smell of gasoline invades my senses, idiot. I get out of the shower, get dressed in my sexy witch costume, come downstairs to see my friends, and they're all smoking. None of my real friends smoke, so I'm a bit apprehensive. My dream self sees no danger in this randomness and walks in. One of my friends shouts, "Hey Sen, here you go," and he throws a lit match at my head, and my hair sets alight, and my dream self, of course, goes, "Ah, thank you. You are a good friend." And I don't disagree with him. He is a good friend. And if you've seen my sad clown hair in other videos, then you would agree as well. But still, regardless of that, it was freaking weird that he just casually lit my hair on fire. I do believe that this dream is a representation of my molten iron hatred for my bitch hair. If I was to rate my weird ass dreams, this one would get a 5 out of 5 cookies. Well, that's all I have to share, my pets. I'm hoping that if my mental weirdness continues, I will develop psychokinetic powers. Sleeping is becoming exhausting. If you liked or hated this video, then use the buttons down there. Subscribe if you like to waste some time. I post new useless and weird shit every Wednesday and Friday. Time for f***ing bed. Goodbye, my pets.